Let me paint you a picture. You have a mother and a father and a child in court. And the mother and the father are looking for custody of the child. Your mother and your father are dressed well, they're dressed neatly, they look nice, and the kid is quietly playing with his toy. Who would you give custody to? Would you give it to the mother or the father? Men are being treated unfairly in court. When a court sees a man and a woman in court trying to get their kid, they're more than likely going to place it to the woman because she's the caregiver. And another reason why is because men are socially seen as being absent from the family life. This first reason all has to do with nurturing. Men are treated unfairly in child custody cases because women are socially seen as the caregiver. When you think of the word mother, what do you think of? The World English Dictionary says a female or a thing that creates, nurtures, protects something. With this in mind, Cornell University Law School shows an overview of child custody laws. And it says, when determining the home in which to place the child, the court strives to reach a decision in the best interest of the child. The parent with the best capability to nurture or protect the child. Is this the mother or is this the father? Usually in society we say that this is the mother, but the father could be that too. Both capable of feeding a child, bathing a child, and also teaching the child in school. So another article is Why Women Win Custody for Children on livestrong.com. And it says that a court is looking for which parent has historically provided primary care. So this is the mother raising the child? Is she constantly home taking care of the kid, or is the father doing this? Usually this is seen as the mother being the caregiver, but really the father could be as well. With this in mind, it keeps the men with an unfair chance of proving that they can be the caregiver, and it's hindering their opportunity to be sole custody. Apart from this nurturing aspect, there's also a presence that has to be considered. Is the mother there? Is the father there? This is why this is the second reason why men are treated unfairly in court, is because society has this view that men are absent from the family life. Men are seen as a provider. They go to work and they do the jobs and they bring in the money. In the Intro to Community Health book, it shows a study of how 57% of men worked at a full-time job. This was a 40-hour-a-week job, 50 weeks out of the year. And it was 57% of men that had this job. What does this mean? This means that men are out in the workforce, they're at the job 40 hours a week, and they're not at home. So this leaves the women who are at home. Because of this, a judge will see that a woman is there, even if she has a part-time job or even another job, she's still at the home more than the man would be. And so the judge would place the mother there, even if the father's more financially stable. An example of this is the new movie, it's Beastly. It's a new spin off of Beauty and the Beast. And in the movie, Kyle is the name of the person who gets turned into a beast. He's a high school kid. There's no mother in the scene, but there's just a father. His father is a famous news anchor, makes a lot of money, is really just financially stable, but his dad is not there. He sends his kid to the best school. He's got a tutor, he's got a nanny, a great place to live, but his dad is not there. This is kind of the view of a rogue father, someone who may be paying child support or just not there at all. Another example of this would be MTV, 16 and Pregnant. You see a lot of times where the woman gets pregnant and then the guy may stick around for a while and then he leaves. And so society gets this view of fathers who are not there or who may be kind of involved but not really committed to it. And this really hinders a father who wants to get full-time custody of their kid. And really, just because the media paints this picture doesn't mean that it's happening everywhere. Court has this bias that they see from the media that fathers aren't there, mothers are the caregiver, and it really rules in favor of the mother. So each case needs to be addressed really to suit the needs of the case itself. Look at the home life, look at who is doing the working, who is doing the job, really to give the father a fair chance in court for custody. And basically that's just the two reasons why men are treated unfairly, is that the woman is seen as the caregiver in the home and that the man is socially seen as being absent. So let's bring us back to the scenario we started with. Who did you give custody to? Was it the mother What if we painted a better picture and said that she was living with a resident? She was, she had no job and she was overstressed because she was trying to provide for her kid. And then you have the father who has a stable job with benefits and his own home. Would you change your mind about who you ruled for? Just something to think about.